All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, as a little bookend to our fluoride video series that sort of sprung up organically here at Vibin Higher, I wanted to throw together a quick video for you guys that might be looking to completely eliminate or eliminate some of the incoming sodium fluoride. If you haven't seen the first two videos and you're not yet aware, if you're living in the United States, chances are there's an industrial waste being added to your water supply. It's called hydrofluorosilicic acid and or sodium fluorosilicate. Now, this is the only thing added to our water supply here in the United States that is meant to treat the human being drinking it as opposed to the water itself. The negative health effects of fluoride are well documented to include a 2013, I believe, Harvard study that confirmed links between fluoride and both lower IQs and, quote, accelerated tumor growth, unquote. I'll have links to that study below the video. So, how do you avoid fluoride? Well, there are a few ways. Water filtration seems to be the number one thing that people go for. You can have your own water filtration system at home. Most popular water filtration brands like Brita unfortunately do not use the type of filter that will remove fluoride. Your options in this department include reverse osmosis, deionizers that use ion exchange resin, and activated alumina. No matter the filter you choose in this case, you'll have to take into account general upkeep, including regularly replacing cartridges as instructed. Water distillation is also a process by which you can remove all the sodium fluoride in your water supply. You can find countertop water distillers that will do the job for relatively cheap in the grand scheme of things. The ones that I found were in the neighborhood of $100 to $300. And while that's not exactly ideal, we're sort of in a position these days where we have to weigh our finances with our health, because in a lot of places you don't really have a choice because your water is being fluoridated in over 70% of the United States, in fact. The next big one is bottled water. That's the million-dollar question. Which bottled water can I buy that doesn't have fluoride in it? That's been something that for years I've been trying to find a solid, concrete answer to, and there are some resources available online at Vibin Higher. I recently just called the top 10, it was actually top 9. The very first, or the number one bottled water was private label. But I actually called and spoke with customer representatives from the other top 9 and asked them directly about their fluoride content. So I'll include a link to that as well below the video. I can tell you that in a lot of bottled water and a lot of the big names like Dasani, Nestle Pure Life, Aquafina, you're getting a locally sourced product, meaning that it's coming from somewhere near you, a water treatment, it's being bottled near you, so that whether or not there's fluoride in that bottle, it really depends on where you're at geographically. So you're going to have to jump through all of these hoops to call the company, get on the phone with one of the representatives, let them know where you're at. They're going to try and figure out where the nearest bottling facility is to where you are and hope that that's where you got the bottle that you're drinking, and then maybe be able to tell you whether or not there's that area from where the water was bottled treats their water with fluoride. So there's definitely some hoops to be jumped through, but there's also some good signs. I found that Smart Water seems to be on quite a few lists online of fluoride-free drinking water. That's one that I've been drinking for years, and I was actually told directly from the horse's mouth, the customer representative at Smart Water, that they do completely remove all sodium fluoride in their water distillation process, or vapor distillation process, excuse me. So that's what I'm choosing to drink when I do go for bottled water. If you are lucky enough to live in an area that doesn't fluoridate, which I actually am at the moment, I am moving soon, so I'm going to have to look into that myself. I recommend looking into it if you're not aware of that currently. You're definitely lucky to live in one of those areas, but there are cities, counties all over the country right now that are fighting and having success in getting water fluoridation removed as a process that's used to treat their water. If you're still on the fence about the subject, or you have some friends or family that you think need to know about the subject, I definitely recommend a very new documentary that's come out from the Global Healing Center called Fluoride, Poison on Tap. That's available on YouTube, and the link to that will also be available below this video. Highly recommended. Very, very well done. Extremely educational. And as always, keep your eyes peeled to vibinhigher.com. Check out the Vibin Higher podcast. Lots of stuff like this coming out this year. I hope I was able to show you guys something, maybe teach you guys a thing or two, at least send you on your own path of research to find out how you want to remove this very toxic substance from your water. I hope you guys are all having a great start to your year. Peace.